That's better. Good morning. Good morning. Today is... Oh no. Don't go near that cup. It's my cup. Today is Monday. Yep, 17th of July. And it's currently 4:05. I'm getting worse and worse at filming in the morning, and it's driving me a bit insane. But yeah. Today is Monday, obviously. I've been at my friend's house and stuff, doing all the stuff. And then now, I haven't put the video up yet of our new surprise. So I will have to put that up very soon, otherwise this is going to ruin it. But I've currently got 2, 3, if you count that one. Count this one. Where is he? There he is. This big black lump. If you count him, I've got 3 babies in the living room with me at the minute. I have Billy, who you've met, Ralphie, who you've met, and then I have Timmy. And Timmy is an American Kestrel, and he's around 3.5 weeks. And he's so tiny. I weighed him this morning, and I was like, is the scales working properly? Are the scales working properly? And then I realised they were, and he does actually weigh only 3.5 ounces, or 98 grams. I'll insert a little clip here at the minute. We've got like a little playpen in our living room. I don't know if you can see it very well. We've got a little playpen. And it just sort of helps us have the birds out without Ralphie putting his nose and everything, because he's still getting a bit personal with everything, with all the birds. So we're having sort of to form like a little barrier between them. But Timmy's currently in there with a bath, and I'm pretty sure it's the first bath he's ever had, and he is loving it. I've had him in there for the past like at least 20 minutes, and he is the most adorable thing ever. This has been 8 years in the making. 8 years. I can remember when I was in year 6. It was my 11th birthday, and I can remember that day because that was the day I was allowed to get a phone, and I specifically chose like a special one, and I can't think of what it was. All I can remember, it was like a typical like block, and then it had like the keyboard and everything, but then it had a weird thing where like it had like a little flip thing at the bottom, so if you flipped it up when you're playing music, you could like pause it or skip it. It was really weird. It was quite fun. I'm pretty sure it broke. I'm pretty sure I broke the snappy bit, but it was a great phone. I can remember that day. And then that day we also went to pardon me, sorry, Cotswold Falconry Centre. Yeah, that's what it's called, in Moreton Marsh. It's such a good centre. We haven't been there in a couple of years, but I follow them on Facebook and everything, and they are so good. They're so good. And on that day, I can remember we were like, I was a bit like, I need to sort my phone out, but we did look around all the birds. We sat for the flying demonstration and everything, and then somehow my parents told the staff that it was my birthday, and I got to hold... Who did I hold first? They asked me who was my favourite bird, and I said the little American Kestrel. And it was a male, and he was tiny. I can't think of what his name was. Cannot think for the life of me, but that was like the bird I was always attached to every time I went there, because we went there like a couple of times when I was quite young. And that was the one. That was the one. And then afterwards they said, okay, so we'll get you up to a bigger one. So they put a bigger glove on me, and they let me hold the bald eagle, which was very nice. Very, very nice. Ouch, ouch, Ruffy, no. And then after that, they went, okay, so you got something a lot bigger. You really got to prepare yourself. And I was like bricking it. I was like, what is bigger than the bald eagle? And I saw them come around the corner. They were hiding it. And then all of a sudden they came over, and it was like a pygmy owl was like this big. It was even tinier than the AK. I was like, oh, I'm dying. It It was so cute. But that was like a day I will really remember for like most of my life, because I think that was the day it sort of like, it proper sparked something in me. All the Falconry stuff and everything, but I could only dream to have the centre that they have. It's absolutely incredible. That is what I would like to aim for, to be honest. I want to have a centre as good as theirs. But that will take me years. Years and probably generations. But the minute I got my little AK. If you don't know what AK is, it's American Kestrel. And those in the UK will recognise the Kestrel as the one that hovers. So you'll see them sort of like hovering over the motorway or hovering over country lanes, looking for mice. And they're normally like quite browny. They got brown and then black bars. The females do. The males have mostly that, but then they have the grey head and the grey tail. Whereas the American Kestrel is like half the size, at least, because the European Kestrel can weigh up to like 8 ounces. And like, the male is the most gorgeous looking bird I've ever seen. It's absolutely incredible. At the minute, he's so cute. I had the choice of 4. One of them was definitely a female. And I was like, I don't want a female. I want the male. And then, there was one that had like, if you look at a female AK, they've got very similar barring to like our European Kestrels. So you could see the difference between them, obviously. But one of his siblings had that on the back, but then they had a really grey wing tips, like the wing, and then they had the really obvious tail of like the orange and then the back. So I was like, don't really want that one. But this little man here, he was like the most male-looking AK I've ever seen, and I can't wait for him. I can't wait to fly him because he's absolutely incredible. He's so good. We bought him. Well, we got him. We went to go see my like great aunt. I'm not sure what she is. We went to go to their house, and he was like calm instantly. Didn't bother making a scene. He was asleep half the time. We came home, we relaxed, we let him out of the box and stuff, and let him run around the house. And then some of our friends came over, and even with them, he was like the calmest thing ever. I've never had a bird settle in quite as well and quite as quickly as he's done. Most of them sort of takes a little while to realise we don't really mean them any harm. But he's perfect. He doesn't care if anyone moves around him or anything. I wish I captured it as well. This morning, I was in my night and everything. But I had him out, and then we also had Billy out as well, because Billy was like climbing around everywhere. And what are you doing, Ruff? And then Billy came to snuggle up behind me, and then he was asleep like on my leg, and all of a sudden he just like laid down flat. Didn't move. His tail was like sticking up in the air. I will try and put a picture like here somewhere. But I fell in love so. Oh my goodness, it was the cutest thing ever. And I can't even explain how small he is. He's so tiny that now Scout looks massive. And Scout was the tiniest thing before. Scout was tiny. He only weighs 180, so he's like basically double what he weighs, but he was tiny before we had him. But now he's like, he might as well be a barn size, to be honest. But I just love him. I'm in love. I'm in love. And Billy is doing so well as well. Billy's got all of our feathers come in. I'll have to show you them. I have to. But yeah. I'm so happy! Oh, you can't even see me. This is Jimmy. Look at him. You can't even see him very well. Oh, look at him. That's him. That's it. That's all Timmy is. Look how cute he is. He's just been in the bath. And then look at his tail. Oh, he's so cute.